Swallow! And welcome. That's Trini Kima, Max Payne. I'm here with
Hiyori. I'm here.
Right. So we're here to just give our own thoughts on this whole acquisition business. That's what's going on in gaming industry, right? We have two people from outside of all of this. We're from Trinidad, and I have a gamer girl here, quotation, gamer woman, gaming mom, all those things. So you're getting different perspectives here. I hope you appreciate our perspective. So we have this story about Sony buying Destiny, right? For $3.6 billion.
$1 million.
Which is a lot of money. And this takes place 2 weeks after Microsoft buys Activision Blizzard for $69 billion.
$100 billion.
We also have to mention Take-Two also buying Zynga Games. I don't know how much. Didn't disclose any article yet. But we are early in this year and we've already seen a lot of acquisitions taking place, right? So we have Microsoft went in to buy Activision Blizzard, who owns all these different franchises: Call of Duty, Warcraft, Candy Crush, Tony Hawk, oh god, Tony Hawk, Diablo, Overwatch, Spyro, Hearthstone, Guitar Hero, Crash Bandicoot, StarCraft, right? And now, although I would say, this is my own 2 cents, I would say this deal for Bungie, I would think is a reaction to Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard. This was probably in the works before.
Yeah,
right?
because that was a little bit too close.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
be
yeah.
Like, okay, when people buy that, let me buy this.
Yeah, this is too close. I might say this is more of a reaction to the Bethesda deal that took place, if you remember that, right? When Activision bought them. This is to me a reaction to that. Although I think there's more to come. But they went and make a deal with the original Halo developer, Bungie. And they already said that Destiny would remain multi-platform. And what say you about the acquisitions that is taking place now? What is your thoughts on that?
Me, as I say, when Xbox did buy Bethesda, I was like, for that set of money, them shell out on that company. Them better work good enough, because we all know that Fallout
does run like ass.
Run like ass, if it even run at all. You mean? Yeah, and then now that they have Activision, I was like, well, okay, cool. More shooters on Xbox. Oh my god, that feel like nothing new. I was like, well, okay, cool. I don't really play Halo and not Halo, COD.
Call of Duty, yeah.
If it is they're really planning to make that exclusive, but I don't know how that would do for COD in the first place, because the player base already current, that they're having the same stuff. The updates kind of annoying. So as I just say, and I said before when they bought Bethesda, hopefully these set of monies that they're just slapping these companies with make these games now better for the player base.
We can only hope that, right?
Yes.
And Microsoft already said that it's committed to releasing at least the next 3 Call of Duty games on PlayStation still. That's what they said they would do. Who knows what will happen after that? Right?
Yeah, who knows? I guess I will go base with how well those 3 games do. Assuming if it's real good, then
that watchment.
But if they do real bad, it makes no sense. Keep it for yourself.
That is a good point. In that the value of the game could drop significantly, right? If the games aren't good. Because you're buying it, you're buying into the studio, you're buying into it, so you're hoping that it continues to perform well. But who knows what would happen in the future? The good thing that you have Activision Blizzard is because you have all these other studios all these other games that they could actually make. It don't have to be Call of Duty. They have a whole bunch of studios. A whole bunch of studios now that they can pick and choose from that was making it, like Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer Games. Those are Call of Duty creators. So they can actually make other things. And I don't think it would be an annualized thing. If Microsoft smart, it would be like you already have Warzone.
Biannually.
They'd be like every other year. It don't have to be every year.
Every 3 years, make we enjoy that.
It's already because you had Cold War. Was the one that came that come now?
Oh God, I can't remember
Vanguard, right? You had those 2.
Call of Duty. Just feel like let me touch this. do this. Hey, look, we do this now. Look, we do this now. So you just more money, because you're assuming that it's new, this different, but it's the same thing.
All we could do is hope that Microsoft rein them in a little bit, but who knows what would happen.
We as gamers always hope that, I mean, we're in the tech age, people will be blabbing all day on the internet, wherever, that you could see and read that, okay, people don't like this, people like this, people suggest that we should do this. Why don't give these ideas a try? We just want to listen to we. Of course, as we making all the rich, because we had to buy the games. If we don't buy all their games, where get money from?
Yeah, just a pivot. With the current trend in the acquisitions, this is the main thing I wanted to see. Microsoft changed the game when they bought a publisher. Bethesda is also a publisher, but not at this level, right?
Yeah, not at that level.
Not at the $69 billion level.
$1 billion.
This is my prediction. They will continue to buy.
Can't stop.
They aren't going to stop.
Won't stop.
Trust and believe this is not the last, maybe publisher for a while, but they will continue to buy studios, will continue to buy into studios. And Sony isn't done because they have to start to pick up studios, because they're realizing now, especially after buying Bethesda and Activision, they're clearly going to continue making purchases because Microsoft have a lot of money, right?
Yeah, it's all the money.
A lot of money.
Wow.
So expect Sony to either pick up a Square, a Sega, a Namco, pick up a publisher as a reaction to this, because Microsoft ain't gonna stop.
Won't stop.
I feel like the internet will be on fire if one of them able to purchase Take-Two. I want to see that happen.
No, and that could be a lot of money because Take-Two now buys Zynga. Now buys Zynga, right?
Yeah.
I did hear listen to a couple of people and they say Crystal Dynamics, for example, who did Tomb Raider, right? Xbox might look to buy the studio off of Square, but if Sony buys Square, then they have all of that.
They can do that. Yeah.
Then they can't do it, right? So this is an all-out buying war, is what I'm trying to see. For the next couple years, just expect to see more and more. Even Nintendo might get into this because they realize what's going on.
Everybody want to own everybody until eventually these same three people we're talking about, these same three companies end up dissolving.
Owning exactly, but they'll end up owning everything. It will just be 2, 3, 4 big companies that in gaming and dice it. It wouldn't be like all of these. It should just be a few companies.
This one, everybody else under that one, everybody under that one.
That to be honest with you, that kind of scary future, because you have one conglomerate owning everything. That kind of scary.
And then when things like that happen, it go be like anything they make wouldn't feel different from any other thing that they make.
Right.
Because they go feel traveling a line. So it'll be like,
you're towing a line, yes. It wouldn't be much creativity because now you had to be a part of a big conglomerate. Yeah, so you can't really, go too far. Yeah, you can't go wild now. To me, they might say all these things now about how we go allow them to do X, Y, X, Y, Z. They might say all that now, but who knows what will happen 3 years, 5 years, 10 years on the line. Because I've seen companies sign with big companies and eventually they end up going out on their own.
Yeah.
Because they realize what's going on.
Yeah.
Right? This trend, because I was this is a trend. Who knows what would happen later on? Because I know Sony had many companies before. Much of them, they end up folding and end up closing down. They owned a lot of places. Yeah, you have all these studios lying up at the bottom here. But who knows how much of them would stay afloat is what I should say.
Like how EA just be like, okay, do this. It ain't good. Do this. It ain't good. Okay, here is the same. Everybody go.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yes.
Yeah. We know EA master for that.
Yes. They're looking good and then end up closing down the whole studio. Kill that project.
I mean, it hurts. It hurt plenty gamers who did like the studios, but what you gonna do when the people who own it say, well, nah, we can't take this nonsense. Yeah, they shut them. They can't do nothing about it.
To me, most of the money coming from the purchase of the IPs itself. That is why it costs so much money.
We just had a hope as gamers that with this new ownership, that the titles that we grew up loving playing, they either reappear or get better. Because I know there are plenty games that Xbox themselves, whatever studios they already own, people waiting for years. With is, and only buying new companies with also the same drama. Games that people waiting, like for instance, Diablo 4. Like, what happened? When that happening, we waiting. And the big, what I call it, where Blizzard had. Do you not have phones? I was like, really, nigga? Like for instance, Xbox. That we say they do buy whatever the case may be, all, and they own majority of the gaming companies.
Yeah.
Franchises. And them could jump up on board now. Okay, we're gonna start selling games for $100.
They control the market.
Everybody know how to follow because they have.
They control the market.
Yeah.
They control the market. Yes, that could exactly happen. You just bring good points, man. They control the market. If they control it, they can dictate anything that's going on.
Exactly. And you see where early last year, one of the jump up on board or Game Pass was going up to be $100, and men was bending the hell.
Yeah, I was like, what?
You gotta be another getting something more with that. When you see if they had that type of control of all them games and them, they could say how much ever dollars they want for freaking Game Pass. People will shell it out because that's the only how they could get to play the games.
Right. And that is exactly what the power play is here. That is exactly what's going on here. At the end of the day, they want to control the market. Look at what's going on with Disney. They buy how much studios? They buy Fox, they buy Marvel, they buy Star Wars.
Them not going through a broken sea phase right now.
Right.
And them need a big freaking break because they want to spend and buy everything they could freaking touch.
I mean, Disney had a hands in different things so they could make back some of the money, but but in terms of controlling the movie industry, they own a lot. And as you made a good point in that once you own a certain percentage, you then get to dictate the pace of everything. So you talk about Game Pass, they're trying to funnel everybody into Game Pass. Who knows?
Exactly.
They might get Game Pass on PlayStation. I'm telling you.
Everybody trying to somebody. One out of the three of them trying to be the next Netflix of gaming.
Yep. That is why I said they're not going to stop purchasing until they could control the market and have everybody go into Game Pass. That is the end goal. That's the majority of things that we want to say about this topic. So tell me what you guys think. Do you agree with what we say or you have some disagreements? Leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Comment section.
Yeah, all that fun stuff. And we will see you guys in the next video.
Peace out.
That's good. 1, 2, take my girl to dinner, thinking Red Lobster. Semesters told me, look, copy that's dangerous. Stupid white punk and green. You see, we had beef from before, since high school. Miss me his girl.